coronavirus disease or COVID-19 is spreading fast after the first outbreak reported from Chinese city of Wuhan in December 2019. Severe acute respiratory syndrome coronavirus 2 or SARS-CoV-2 is the strain of coronavirus that causes COVID-19. WHO declared COVID-19 a pandemic on March 11, 2020. As of May 11, 2020, over 4 million COVID-19 cases have been recorded across the world with more than 280,000 deaths, according to data from the World Health Organization. Meanwhile, 1.4 million patients have recovered from the disease. To contain the spread of the disease, countries imposed lockdowns, closing offices, factories, malls, restaurants and even schools. Railway and airport services were suspended. However, such a drastic measure has severe repercussion on the economy. Economic growth stalled and unemployment increases. Thousands of companies ceased operations and millions of people lost their jobs across the world. Overall, the IMF projects the global economy will experience negative growth of 3% this year, the worst recession since the Great Depression in 1930. In an effort to find the cure to COVID-19, scientists are studying various substances including those coming from herbal products such as coconut. Coconut and its derivatives such as virgin coconut oil or VCO contains lauric acid, C12, capric acid, C10, and their monoglycerides, monolaurin and monocaprin. The substances have been known to have antiviral properties, and have shown promising against a number of diseases such as parainfluenza virus type 2, HIV-1, severe acute respiratory syndrome or SARS, Middle East respiratory syndrome or MERS and hypercholesterolemia. The coconut has been consumed by people in the tropics for millennia. It is the basis of many of today's prominent culinary traditions. The fresh coconut meat contains about 35% coconut oil. Virgin coconut oil or VCO is obtained directly from fresh coconut meat without chemical processing. VCO is GRAS or generally recognized as safe. Coconut oil becomes antibacterial and antiviral after in vivo hydrolysis with lipase enzyme. The antibacterial and antiviral compounds include monolaurin, lauric acid, monocaprin, capric acid, providing wide-spectrum activity. Coconut oil is 45 to 53% lauric acid, C12, and 7 to 8% capric acid, C10. VCO has been found to have contributed to the recovery of COVID-19 patients. Several people have testified that they have recovered from COVID-19 after consuming VCO. On the role of VCO in the process of his recovery from COVID-19, famous Indonesian motivator Tung Desem Waringin gave his testimony.
On 18th of March, I experienced high fever. On 23rd of March I took blood test and lung test. The result was 95% positive, of COVID-19. On 1st of April, I got swab test again and the result came up on 4th of April which confirmed that I suffered from COVID-19. The critical moments actually happened on 1st of April. At 3 a.m. in the morning, I shivered badly and could hardly breathe. At 04:00 I drank 2 spoons of virgin coconut oil or VCO. At 06:00 I went to toilet 3 times to defecate and urinate. Water and oily fat got out of my body. My condition improved. At 10 a.m. I drank VCO again, not just 2 spoons but a half bottle of 150 cc, so it was around 75 cc. That day I also drank around 3.5 liters of water. After that I went to toilet 6 to 7 times to defecate and urinate. Defecation is a process of detoxification which improved my condition. The following day I drank 5 spoons of VCO and I went to toilet again and again. The next following day I drank 100 cc of VCO. Yesterday and today I also drank VCO, but I did not go to toilet as often as the days before. I think that is because the toxic has all come out of my body. Yes, I also consumed medicines. I consumed Actemra and other medicines such as acetaminophen, chloroquine and haloquine. I also consumed high doses of vitamin C. Medicines are important for my recovery, but for me the most important factor is the feeling of happiness and gladness.
Tung Desem was declared free from COVID-19 and released from hospital on April 15. Further studies still need to be done, but the testimony provide glimpse of hope that VCO can be used in the fight against COVID-19. How does coconut oil become antiviral? Let's find out the answer by joining the webinar led by ICC, Scientific Advisory Commission for Health.